After you've built a new website and it's live, the job is not done. You still have work to do because if you just sit back and let your website languish inactive, it will not perform the way you want it to. But you can keep that website magic alive. George Lucas once said, "A movie is never completed, it is only abandoned." The same is true about your insurance agency website. Just because you're done with the design process and your website is live does not mean your work is over. I have seen many agents fall into this trap. They put a lot of effort to build a great looking website, but then once it goes live, they sit back, relax, and wait for the traffic and leads to start rolling in. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. The expectation of website success without work is a false one. You need to work to keep it fresh or suffer the consequences. Let's talk about some ways you can keep your agency website fresh and inviting long after it's gone live. The first one I've said before, but it is so important I have to include it again: blog. Blogging helps in two ways. First, it is a way to stay connected with your customers. Insurance agency websites tend to be impersonal, so it's nice to have a real human voice to connect to. Using your own voice when you blog will pay dividends in the end. The other benefit of blogging is search engine optimization, or SEO. One thing search engines want to see is unique content. They also want to see content get added on a regular basis. You've probably heard it referred to as fresh content. Blogging is the best way to add unique, fresh content. My next tip is to update your content. Keeping your website content updated is important for two more reasons. First, regulations change. Laws get repealed, processes get streamlined. Think of it like a history teacher who has a map that still lists Czechoslovakia as a country. You will lose credibility if you have outdated information on your website. Second, regular content updates are necessary for SEO purposes. Blogging isn't the only way to keep your website ranking in search engines. Luckily, you don't have to rewrite every sentence on your website. Reword some of the sections on your website. Add new information as regulations or laws change. Replace some of the fields on your forms. Add new keywords if your area of influence grows and you want to reach people in new locations. Next, update your graphics. Remember the websites of the 90s? Flashy, rainbow-colored banners and gradient overlays were all the rage. What happened to those trends? They're long gone, and thank goodness. Today's website design trends include solid, flat graphics, big images, and minimalist color schemes. A website with a dated design does not appeal to modern consumers. It tells them you don't care about maintaining your website, and that can lead them to think you are not going to care about maintaining a relationship with them. It sounds extreme, but it's true. You have to stay on top of website design trends so people aren't driven away by the graphics of your website. And last, if all else fails, do a refresh of your design. It's sound advice to update the graphics on your website if the bones are good, but the whole technology may have aged beyond repair. If that's the case, my advice is to start with a new insurance website template. Most of these ideas are not difficult. They just take commitment and some time. Best of all, you will see the benefits as you continue to work on your website. Remember, your website is never done. Stay relevant and keep that website magic alive.